Hello and welcome back to Nerd Doc. Today we're going to cover the Disney Plus Day announcements, mainly focusing on Marvel and Lucasfilm. If you are a Disney Plus subscriber and would like to see the Pixar and Marvel specials, you can search Pixar 2021 or Marvel 2021. They've not been showing up for everyone on the front page, but if you search, they'll show up immediately. Marvel had a decent showing. Their 15-minute special started with 10 minutes of footage from all of their previous Disney Plus shows, including WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki, and What If. From there we got a full scene from Hawkeye. I can't show you any of the footage because the special is still exclusive to Disney Plus, and YouTube videos are getting taken down by Disney for now. However, the scene showcased some fun banter between Hawkeye and Kate Bishop, as well as a closer look at the tracksuit Dracula's Mafia. It was a cool one-shot sequence of Hawkeye and Kate in a car as they're being chased by the tracksuits. We'll have a full review of the first couple episodes just before the series goes live on November 24th. After the Hawkeye footage, we got a sizzle reel that showcased quick clips from Moon Knight, Ms. Marvel, and She-Hulk, as well as new logos for Echo, Ironheart, Secret Invasion, and Loki Season 2. Marvel also announced several new animated shows, including Marvel Zombies, Spider-Man Freshman Year, X-Men 97, and further confirmation of What If Season 2. Along with those shows, the big news is the confirmation of the Agatha Harkness series, now called Agatha Harkness House of Harkness. Let's start with She-Hulk. The footage showed Tatiana Maslany as normal Jennifer Walters, as well as the big green She-Hulk. What's most interesting about the footage is that we see Smart Hulk telling normal Jennifer Walters about how anger and fear trigger the transformation. If you look closely, it seems as though Hulk's arm is healed. That means one of two things. Either this is a flashback before the events of Avengers Endgame, or Hulk's arm has now been fully healed. In the Shang-Chi post-credit scene, we see normal Bruce Banner, but his arm is still in a sling. We also see that Captain Marvel has longer hair compared to when we last saw her in Avengers Endgame. So some time has passed at that point, and Hulk's arm still isn't healed. That gives a bit more credence to a potential flashback in She-Hulk, which could mean that Jennifer Walters has been She-Hulk since before Endgame. The show is supposed to be a half-hour legal comedy, so it makes sense that all of this is either a flashback or possibly takes place in the first episode. We didn't see much from Ms. Marvel other than her Captain Marvel costume and this box. In the comics, Ms. Marvel is an Inhuman, and that's where her powers come from. Since it doesn't seem as though the Inhumans will be included in the MCU right now, there have been some rumors that a genie of some sort gives Kamala Khan her powers. Supposedly this crate is where that genie comes from. We'll see if that rings true sometime early next year when the series premieres on Disney+. Moon Knight showcased a little bit of violence, and we got to see a quick glimpse of the costume and Mark Spector's multiple personalities. There wasn't really enough here to formulate much of an opinion or even theorize, but there are rumors that Blade may show up in the Moon Knight series, so fingers crossed there. Echo is already showing up in the Hawkeye series, so we didn't get anything new about the upcoming Echo series beyond the official logo. However, we did already do a video that discusses some of the rumors surrounding the show, which frames it as kind of like Daredevil Season 4. Obviously, it won't directly be Season 4 of that Netflix show, but it is rumored to feature Daredevil and Kingpin prominently. More on that in the link in the description below. Most of the other announcements were just logos, but we did get a quick look at Nick Fury as he'll appear in Secret Invasion. We already did a full video on what we're expecting out of Secret Invasion, which is also linked in the description, but we can see that Fury has lost his trademark eye patch. We know that Secret Invasion will link directly to the Marvels movie, the sequel to Captain Marvel, and it also wouldn't surprise us if there's a connection to one of the Eternals post-credit scenes. We don't know much about the animated shows other than the X-Men 97 series will pick up right where the 90s X-Men series left off. Some members from the original creative team are behind this sequel series, so expect an updated version of the popular 90s cartoon show. Finally, we have Agatha Harkness House of Harkness. We did a video when Variety reported on this series last month. Unfortunately, the House of Harkness title doesn't give us much insight into what we should expect. In our original video, we were leaning toward the Franklin's Nanny storyline from the comics, linking Agatha directly to the Fantastic Four. They wouldn't spoil that kind of connection with the title of this show, so we think that comic book arc is still a possibility. The other potential plotline could be Agatha in her Salem witch days, but since it wouldn't move the character or the MCU forward at all, that seems less likely. We may see some flashbacks to her Salem days, like we saw in WandaVision, but it probably won't be the focus of the show. On the Star Wars side, despite Disney stating there would be Star Wars announcements during Disney Plus Day, it was kinda barren. We got a behind-the-scenes look at Obi-Wan, which some are saying was the same real Disney show at its Investors Day back in December 2020. We didn't get any new footage from the show, and no real mention of Andor, Bad Batch Season 2, The Mandalorian, or anything else. There was a fun teaser for the Willow sequel series, but we didn't get any footage since it's only been filming for a few months. That's all we have for now, but it's only a matter of time before Marvel and Lucasfilm show off some of their new Disney Plus shows and theatrical films. It's even possible we'll get more at Destination D23 next weekend, but nothing new has been confirmed to be shown just yet. Stay tuned to Nerd Doc, as we'll have a review of Ghostbusters Afterlife next week and coverage of the Hawkeye series the week of November 22nd, just before it goes live on Disney+. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and share with anyone who enjoys Marvel or Star Wars.